Hey everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. I am excited to be with you. Today is Wednesday, February 7th, 2024, which is hard to believe. If you are joining live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're not joining us live and you're catching us on the replay, shout out to the replay warriors. I know life is very busy and sometimes we always can't join when people go live, but I appreciate you watching the replays and commenting. Please let me know where you're from. I always like to know where our viewers are watching from and where our community is joining from. Please comment with me and chat with me during this creative session. That's how we get to know each other. And don't forget to share this video. We want more crafty people joining us every month. We want more crafty people joining us every week. So let me just check my settings. I'm gonna go find this video and I'm gonna share it to my Stamp with Ann group. Oh, I see it right there. And we're going to get started. We are actually creating a mystery project tonight. So if you follow me on my page, let me just find my group here. We actually, so let me start that again. If you follow me on my page, I posted this morning some mystery challenge stamping dimensions. And the idea is that you will join me tonight and we will solve the mystery. I don't know about you, but I love mystery stamping. I think it's like a puzzle just waiting to be solved, but with stamp, paper, and inks. And one of my favorite things right now is doing puzzles. I find it as a great stress reliever. Sometimes when I just have had a busy day at work and sometimes I just need to be like off my phone and off everything. I literally just sit and work on my puzzle. And I've been usually about a week to a bit to do about a $1,000 piece puzzle. My favorite are the Cobble Hills, and I have one I just started on the weekend, so I'm looking forward to working on that. Probably, I did a little bit tonight, but probably more towards the weekend. Anyways, so welcome. If you're here, say hello. So my name is Ann Granger and I'm an independent demonstrator here in southwestern Ontario. I live in a small little town called Dorchester, which is just outside of London. I have been stamping for almost 17 years. I can't believe it. Honestly, I just started I wanted a discount. I just wanted my products at a discount. I used to find it so frustrating going to a scrapbook store and trying to find things. But then when I found Stampin' Up, I love the quality. I love that I could pick a pack of pattern paper, go to my cardstock, go to my ribbon, go to my embellishments, and everything coordinates. That's my favorite part. And you're going to see that in the project that we were creating tonight. And honestly, I can't imagine life without Stampin' Up. I often think, wow, I met these friends because of stamp, paper, and ink. And the community, that's priceless. The amount of friendships and the growing and the sharing in this Stampin' Up community is amazing. So if you ever want to be a part of this amazing community, let us know. We would love to have you, but we will talk more about that throughout the video. All right, I am going to flip my camera and we are going to get started on our mystery stamping tonight. As I said, we are using one of my top picks from the January to April catalog. We are about almost a month and a half into it, and I'm curious to see what the top picks are, but this is my top picks because it reminds me of my sweet husband who was a huge tool man. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what you have. Make sure you stick to the very end because I have tons of stamples to share with you, and I hope that it will inspire you to purchase this bundle because it is an amazing bundle. All right, I'm going to flip you, and we're going to flip you up. Well, actually, I'm going to flip my thing up. Did you see that? I have a lot of work on my table. I'm prepping for my team meeting on Sunday. And yeah, so I've got orders and stuff to undo and I haven't done that yet. All right, so at any point during this video or after you would like to order some product, head to my blog, www.stampwithann, and click shop now and you can enter this host code. When you shop with me, I reward you. So it's a great way to earn, shop, and be rewarded. All right, let me just make sure I look straight. I feel like I'm crooked. Maybe that looks a little better. All right, so the product that I'm sharing with you tonight is called Trusty Tools. This is a bundle that you can purchase in the January to April catalog. And that catalog started in January and it goes to April 30th. So these tools, this set is amazing. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this set because it reminds me of my sweet husband. And he was a huge tool person. And honestly, he would approve. These tools look really realistic. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for joining. I can't wait to share you what we're going to create tonight, but also some samples. And the neat thing about this is, so this bundle, I'm going to actually show you where you can find that in the catalog because I want to make sure I'm quoting the right price. I want to say it's like $62.75 if I'm right. So here, oh, $75.75. Okay, so here is the stamp set. And here is the dies, but if you're going to purchase them, you might as well buy the bundle, which is 10% off. So if you were to purchase these together, it works out to be $84, but if you buy it as a bundle, you save 10%, so it's $75.50. So when you order that, you would qualify for a free celebration, which means you get to pick out, if you wanted, but I totally would be the Trusty Toolbox Designer Series paper. This paper matches this bundle. And it's a win-win match made in heaven. You definitely want it. As I said, my husband would approve because these pieces look realistic. And I'm going to show you a little bit more. Some great patterns. So this is one side. This is the other. 6 patterns, 12 sheets. And you can select this as a $60 item when you place a qualifying order of 60 or more here in Canada. All right. So this is the Trusty Tools. Coordinating colors, basic black, copper clay, crushed curry, gray granite, lost lagoon, and poppy parade. Now, the neat thing is this, I brought in some of this paper. So here is the paper for you. And do I have 2 different? Oh, I thought I had. So the neat thing about this is a lot of these dies that I have here work with it. So here, oh, that's a bigger one. Let me find. Here is, where am I looking for? I may have to get switched to the other one. Oh yeah, here is a paintbrush, so that coordinates. There is a pencil that coordinates. So that's those ones. And then on this one, actually, this cuts out the drill. And then there's a little drill bit. And trust me, there's different drill bits to do different jobs. I know. There's a wrench right there. And then there's a hammer. So you can stamp your pieces and then you can cut them out. Or you could use this paper, which is only available till February 29th. Like, honestly, you need to get this paper. It's amazing. And then, you know what? If you didn't have dies for them, I would just cut them out. And that's what I'm going to show you tonight. So let me just put these back on here so we don't lose them. Because we know what dies are like. They tend to be go everywhere. So let's put this over. All right. So for our, let me move this over here. For our mystery project, I gave you these measurements. You needed a card base that was 8.5 by 5.5. And we're going to score it at 1, 2, and 5 1/4. You needed another piece of cardstock that was 2.5 by 5.5, scored at 1 1/4. And I would recommend that being the same color as your card base. And you needed 3 pieces of designer series paper, aka pattern paper. One that measured 3 by 5 1/4, one that was 2 1/4 by 4, and one that was 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Not to worry, I'm going to give you all these measurements. I will post this video on my blog and on YouTube so that you can see it. All right, so here is my card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, and we are going to score that at 1 inch. So I'm using the paper trimmer by Stampin' Up. And the one thing I love about this, it has a score blade and a cutting blade. So we're going to score it at 1 inch. We're going to score it at 2 inches, and we're going to score it at 5 1/4. Okay, so we're just going to set that aside for now. Then you have a piece that is 2.5 by 5 1/4. I'm sorry, 2.5 by 5.5, and I suggested that you have it as the same color as your base. So my base is gray granite. We are going to score this at 1 1/4. Okay, just like that. Okay, so we're going to put this off to the side now. Then we have 3 pieces. Huh, where did my other piece go? I had it here earlier. Did it fall out? Maybe it's still in my envelope. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to look for it. Oh, here it is. So this piece is, I want to say, I think I might have to go grab my paper. I'm missing a piece. This is 2 1/4 by 4. This one is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I am trying to look for my other piece and I can't find it. So let me just go grab the paper and cut it quickly. That's weird. Thought I had it. So this paper here is going to be 3 by 5 1/4. Now I want to make sure that it goes horizontal. I don't want it to go portrait. I want it to go horizontal. This pattern here reminds me of a snap-on toolbox. If you have anyone in your life who likes tools, snap-on tools are very popular. Okay. All right, so there are 3 pieces, okay? So first of all, let's bring in this card base. We are going to score it on our score line. So we're going to score, let me just get my sample out here and make sure I'm doing it right. So I did this sample a while ago, so I need to make sure that okay, so this score line here, we are going to score up, so valley up, just so back this way, and we're going to fold it, just like that, okay, and then this one, we're going to score back, and just like that, so that kind of, you can see, already creates like a little shelf, and this one, we're going to fold back. Okay, so we really want to crease those lines because it's going to make our cards nice and flat. So our card is going to sit like this. It kind of looks like a little easel. We can actually go ahead and put down some of our paper. So this piece here, I am using our seal, is going to go right here. Oops, I need to move that over a bit. Okay, so we are, if you're just joining me, we are creating a mystery stamp project and we are using the Trusty Tools bundle and the Trusty Toolbox Designer Series paper. Okay, so there's that piece. This piece is going to sit right here. I'm going to put it like that. Okay, so let's put that piece right here. And this Trusty Toolbox Designer Series paper you can earn for free during celebration. Okay, so that is what our card looks like right now. You're probably thinking, well, Anne, that's not really much. I know. We're not done yet. Okay, so we have a little score line here, so let's score this. And we're going to put this paper here. This reminds me of a pegboard. I don't know about you, but I know many people who like to use pegboards in their garages to hang tools, like tools, but then garden tools and outside tools and things like that. So I thought it would be cute to kind of look like a toolbox with a pegboard. All right, so we're just going to set those aside for now, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So for our project, we are going to cut out the saw. There is no dies, so we're just going to fussy cut out the saw. And if you didn't have the dies, you could easily fussy cut out any of these. I am doing a scrapbook crop in April. It's a fundraiser for a cardiac unit at a local hospital in London, St. Joe's Hospital. And my crop sold out in an hour. And this, well, I shouldn't really say, but my theme is tools. I'm just going to leave it at that in case any of my croppies are watching. So anyways, there is our saw. Now we want, I'm just going to cut some paper here. We want a screwdriver. So I am going to bring over the little mini cut. So this is Baby Boss. Baby Boss is great for little jobs like this. So we're going to put this here, and I'm going to grab, why did I think there was a screwdriver? But there's not. There's no pliers either. All right, you know what? That's okay. While we have it, we'll switch. I want to do this. There is a little tape, measuring tape, which I think is so cute. All right, so we're going to put that down there. We're going to cut that out. My plates are well loved. You can see them. They're even cracked, but they still work, and I'm still using them because why throw them out? All right, so there is our little tape measure. Look how realistic that looks. Isn't it cute? All right, let's make sure you take these off. You know how easy it is to throw this into the garbage, and then, trust me, you don't want to have to go look through the garbage. I've had to do that a few times. All right, and while I have this here, I am going to create our label. The label that I am using is from the dies called He's All That, which is another great masculine stamp set. But I feel the Trusty Tools is not just for masculine. I feel it's for females and masculine, and anybody who is very handy. You could create, say you had some renovations done and you had a painter come into your house. You could totally make a card for painters. Or you had maybe a plumber come in and help you and you wanted to thank them. You could easily make cards with these and thank them. So that was the He's the All Die, and there's the die. So it's a great set. If you want like labels and stuff like that, it's a great one. All right, let's move this out. I think we're done with that. All right, so we have a measuring tape, we have a saw, we have our label. What else am I going to use? I am going to go with these two here, actually. So save these little pieces. I'm going to cut out the wrench. Okay. If you're here and joining us, hello, hello. Welcome to our crafty session. We are solving a mystery tonight, a creative mystery. I have been really enjoying mystery stamping, and I love finding them and creating projects, but I'm really also enjoying fancy full cards, and I know you guys are too. Okay, so we have a wrench, a tape. Let's see. Let's do a screwdriver. Save all these little pieces because, like, you can make more cards with that. Look at all the cards that you can make. I mean, there's pliers, there's wrenches, there's pencils. Like, there's so much you can do. So let me just move these out of my way so I don't lose them. And I'm going to bring in, like, where did it go? Oh, this is the one I want. I'm going to do the screwdriver. So this is a yellow one, which I believe yellow is Phillips. I think. I could be wrong. All I know is each of them have different names. I just think it's a tool. That's how I look at it. It's a tool and it does its job. Okay, so there is our tool. There is our screwdriver. And we'll put that aside. Okay, so we have our pieces that we need. So we're going to pop them up. Hopefully I have, we might have to use, as I said, I just had an order come and I didn't get a chance to unpop it. So before I pop these up, I really just want to make sure they fit where I want them. So I'm going to put that there, I put that up there. I'm going to put my tool here, and I'm going to put my measuring tape here. So I'm happy with that. So let's get some, these are our mini dimensionals, which work great, and they're black, which is another great thing, especially if you're doing dark projects. So let's talk celebration while I pull these off. Celebration is Stampin' Up's biggest way of saying thank you for being a loyal customer with them. This is, well, Stampin' Up! Is celebrating, this is their 36th year, and I think they've been doing, they have been doing celebrations since the beginning. So, celebration runs from the beginning of January to February 29th. It is a leap year this year, so we have an extra day. You can earn products by shopping. So if you shop here in Canada, a $60 order or a $120 order, and then every 60 after that will earn you a free celebration. You can pick a $60 item, or you can pick an item that is at $120. So say you place a $60 order, obviously you're going to get a $60 item. If you place a $120 order, you can choose a $120 item, or you can choose two 60s and continuing on and on. That's one way. If you were to place an order that is over $375, you would get an additional $37.50. Or, better yet, gather some friends, have a crafting party, and earn your products that way. If your party reached $375, you would get an extra $37. But the best deal in town is to join the Stampin' Up! Community. It is really, truly the best way because A, you get a discount on all your orders. You get to see sneak products like in advance. You get to order things in advance. And you get to meet tons and tons of friends. What better than that? So to join, you get to pick out $165 worth of product here in Canada. You only pay $135, no shipping, no taxes, and you get to choose between two options. You can choose through an amazing glass mat valued at $86 or $82, or you can pick out an extra $41, which is amazing. So if any of those interest you, let me know. We can chat. My Stamp to Create team would love to have you. We are from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I think there's over 60 of us right now on my team, and 3 of us. That's pretty good. All right. So we're going to put this here. So here is the tricky part. We want to make sure this folds down, but at the same time, we want it to be able to expand. So if I was to put my thing here, my card isn't going to be able to expand. Can you see that? So we want to make sure that we're doing it. So when I found I was making my project, the first thing that I did was I adhered it to the bottom. Okay, so let's just put this here. Okay, so there. So now you can see it's kind of starting to look, actually I think I might need to move it over a bit. You know what, hold on. I just want to make sure I know where my label is going to go. So let's just do it this way. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we have that down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up. And I'm going to put my adhesive right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck it like right there. Hopefully I don't have too much on it. I think I have a little bit too much, more than what I need here. Hold on here. Let's use, do you ever make mistakes? Here's these, I don't know what they're called, like adhesive removers. See, even people make mistakes on videos, and that's okay. These are good. They're called adhesive removers, and they remove your adhesive. You just kind of keep working it, and as you can see, my adhesive is coming off. It just kind of gets sticky. And you just kind of keep moving it around. So you can see, there's no residue. Just gonna keep working really hard here. Hope you had a great day. My day was nutty, crazy. Here in southwestern Ontario, our temperatures, we had a week where we had really cold temperatures. Like it was minus 18, 20, 24 with the wind chill, and we had snow. And there was 3 days where we didn't have buses at my school because of the snow. And then we got like crazy mild temperatures. So I think today was like 6 degrees. Half the kids were running around with no coat on. It was crazy. anyways, but then Friday is supposed to be 10 degrees and rain, and then it's supposed to drop down to cold next week, so I don't know. All right, so I just put a little bit of glue on the back just to make it easier, and then I'm just going to make sure it's sealed. Okay, so then when our card pops up, so you can fold it like that, and then so literally you can fold this and put this into a regular card, and then when the person was to open it, they would go like that. Now, I would probably like put a piece of paper in here. Oops. I might need to use a little bit of adhesive. I would probably put like a piece of paper in here, or you could write your message. So we're going to bring this in, and we're going to bring the one that says "You're most awesome." So in this set, you have "Thank you, you're most awesome, Dad. Happy Father's Day." But you know what? I've heard a lot of people say, "Well, I like this stamp set, Anne, but I don't. Maybe my dad's no longer with me, or I don't have anyone to wish a Happy Father's Day to." You know what? That's okay. Don't look at those. Look at "Thank you again. You're the most awesome." You could be like, you could use these and put, maybe someone got a new job and a trade, and you want a congratulations. So you can make a congratulations card. You can make a thank you card. There's different ways of using it, and you can use it for female or male. All right, we're using the one that says "You're the most awesome" because I figured it's a great way, and anyone, you could use it for anybody. And we are going to use Memento ink, which is my go-to for black. Bring that in. Oh, let's see. We might need to cut out another one. I got some black ink on it. Of course I did, because I probably have that on my hands. Shows me what crazy my day was. All right. You're the most awesome. And I think you guys are all the most awesome for joining me every Wednesday night for Crafty Sessions. I know a lot of you watch the replay, and I really appreciate that. And I know it gets a lot of views on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because then you'll know where I post my videos. As I said, I will post this video by the end of the weekend. I'm hoping like the next couple days on my blog and on my YouTube, and I will give you all the mystery stamping measurements and everything like that, so you can make your own card. Okay, you're the most awesome. We are going to pop it up. Let's bring in some of those little, so these are the mini dimensionals. As I said, I have an order to unpack, and I think I ordered dimensionals. I just need to do a big adhesive order. Okay, so there is that. Let's put this down and put "You're the most awesome" right there. And I ran out of, let me see here, I'm trying to find it. I have one. Classic matted dots have black. But because I don't have enough, and I have these in my stash, so if you have black embellishments, use what you have. Because I don't know about you, but I have a ton of embellishments. I have tons of designer series paper. Because those are things that you could reuse when you make cards. So we are going to put one up here. We are going to put one here. And we are going to put one here. All right, so there is our mystery card for the evening. It was a fancy fold. I don't know what this fancy fold name is. If anyone knows the name, let me know. A sidestep card. Hey Katie, happy Wednesday. Yeah, thank goodness. 2 more days to the weekend. I don't know, like a sidestep card maybe. So there you can see that's the way it sits. That's the way it sits, so you could easily fold it, put it in an envelope, and then when the person opens it, it would pop up. And as I said, I would probably put my message right in there. I would do like a white piece of paper with my message. So there is our card for tonight using our mystery stamping pieces. Now, I will show you the one that I did earlier as my sample, so you can see same one. Just different tools. I switched up the tools. Once again, die cut them and cut them out. So there it is. There's your awesome. So I don't know how I can maybe put those down. Here, I'm just gonna, I'm not sure if they're gonna lay down here. All right, just maybe, I don't know. So, okay, let me show you some other samples, because I feel like sometimes as a crafter or a stamper, I know I even do this. I'll look at a stamp set in the book and I'll be like, yeah, that's cute. I don't really need it. I have something similar in my stash. But then I start to see the samples. If you're a person who scrolls social media or Pinterest, you will see lots of Stampin' Up! Samples. And I was like, oh my gosh. So then I feel the more you see them, the more you're going to want to maybe purchase this product. And remember, the January to April catalog is only good until April 30th. And once the last chance list comes out, things will start flying off the shelf, just so you know. Okay, so here's another card. Every Tuesday night, I do a stamp and chat with my team. We chat about updates and everything, what's happening in our team, what's happening with Stampin' Up!, and then I finish with the stamping. So I always share them a project of what I'm using in my business that week. So here is that, and I'll show you just to switch up. There's the same card, just done in a different way. So you're awesome. Once again, kept it very generic. Then I have some samples to show you. So this was the one I made last week with my team. I wanted to look like a cork board. The stuff was stuck up on. This reminds me of Makita drill. And I just did a thank you. There is a die that cuts out. The die cuts out the pegboard. But I wanted it to look like it was behind black. So I just added a piece of black cardstock. So there's that one. This one was a case, but I switched out the greeting. I did enjoy your day, Dad, you're the best. So you could say thanks to a painter for painting your house. Maybe someone helped you paint. So the paint brushes were just stamped in Lost Lagoon. I found a bunch of splats, and I think it was the color and contour stamp set. You can use any splats just to make it look like you took a paintbrush and splatted it. So there's another one. Now, these ones were given to me from my team members, Ashley and Laura. They were over and said they knew I was using this in my Facebook Live, so they shared some samples. So here's another one that says Happy Father's Day. These are the embellishments from, I believe, the celebration that you can earn for free with a $60 order. So there's that one. This one looks like a toolbox. How cute is that? Here is another one. And so this one is like a fancy fold. It reminds me of looks like an axe throwing. And then it goes up like that. So super cute. We're gonna run out of space here. All right. Okay, so this one would be another great one. You could say, you're awesome. Thanks for someone painting your house if you didn't want to do Dad. Super cute with the paint brushes. That one's cute. All right, here's another one. Those tools hanging up on the cork board. I can see she also put black behind hers. Here's some little nuts and screws. Super cute. There's another one. This one, we just used the greeting and the designer series paper. And this is the metal embossing folder. I can't remember the name of it. Just to show you. So there's another one. Here's another one just showing you like happy birthday, switching it up. Let's move these up for you guys so you can see them here in my video. It's kind of there. So there's another one. Look at all these samples. Oh my gosh. Does this not want you to buy this stamp set? Here's another one. This one was on Father's Day. This set really coordinates well with the... Oh, thanks, Ashley. It's the metal plate 3D embossing folder from the annual catalog. Thank you. This really pairs well with the copper clay ribbon and the brushed metallic embellishments. We created a tag. She created a tag, so you could totally put this on a gift for Father's Day or birthday. You could switch up the dad to whatever saying you wanted. Super cute. maybe like a fun housewarming gift. Maybe someone just bought a house and you're giving them a gift. Maybe you can get them little tools and say like, you're awesome, or congrats. And then like, how cute is that little tag for things? Now this one, I saved the neatest one for last. Was she Ashley was inspired by something she saw in a video, and I don't remember who it was from. Maybe she told me, but I forget. Where she was like, wait, all these are kind of masculine. Let's make a female version. So here is a female version, but for scrapbookers. She created the toolbox, threw in her paper trimmer, some brushes, and our mini cut, and we're off to a scrapbooking crop to crop the day away with our friends. How fun is that? And it says, you inspire me. So you could totally give that to a team member, like a nice little welcome card to new team members. Maybe you want to say, you know, thanks to a team member. How cute would that be? Or maybe you're giving somebody a birthday gift and you want to put a little bit of scrapbooking supplies in it. Trust me, I would love a birthday gift with scrapbooking supplies in it. All right, everyone. As you can see, we blew the samples out of the water this week with so many for the Trusty Tools bundle. I cannot stress to you enough how adorable this bundle is and how you must have it in your collection. Stampin' Up! Came out when I first started, was a tool collection, and I actually still have it. It's called Nail It. And I was looking through my retired stash the other day and I pulled it out because honestly, this one is way better. So this is the one you want to make sure you get before the end of before April 30th, because wow, we don't know what's carrying over yet into the annual catalog. I really hope this one does because it's a great bundle. I hope I have inspired you tonight with our mystery project stamping. Thank you for joining us, but also all the other projects that we have created using the Trusty Tools bundle. Don't forget, when you shop during celebration, you can pick out the Trusty Toolbox Designer Series paper for free. And honestly, as you can see, it's a match made in heaven. All right, if you have any questions about any of these cards, please let me know. As I said, I will upload this video to YouTube and it will also be on my blog. I will give you all the measurements for our mystery stamping, and I will post the sample and I will post the graphics so you knew what we did, and then you can create your own mystery challenge stamp set card, and I would love to see what you did. This I feel like would be cute as a Christmas card, as a birthday card, as a thank you card, even a graduation card would be kind of cute. I feel that this fancy fold you could use for any occasion. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight for our crafty session. I will be back is next Wednesday Valentine's Day or is Tuesday Valentine's Day? Oh, next Wednesday, I think, is Valentine's Day. I think I will join me for a fun Valentine's session, if you're around. And if not, you can always catch us on the replay. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope I've inspired you with the Trusty Tool bundles. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Have an amazing rest of your week. And we will see you guys next Wednesday night for our next crafty session. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.